Hi, it's Jean-Luc Carlson here. I always love going back in time and exploring old classic cinema as well as foreign films. And today I'm looking at a Kino Lorber release of a movie that fits into both categories. This is the French film Alphaville, originally released in 1965, directed by Jean-Luc Goddard. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. There's our cover art with our hero and some of the supporting cast, and of course the film's surreal sci-fi settings. Spine text, back of the slipcover. Under the slipcover, it's largely the same art. We get two discs in here. Of course, we get the 4K disc of the film, which, like most 4Ks, is region-free. The Blu-ray disc includes the film plus an English dub track for the film and some bonus features. That disc is region A locked, so just a heads up if you're planning on importing this disc. 2023 HDR Dolby Vision master by Studio Kino. From a 4K scan of the original camera negative. From Jean-Luc Goddard, the influential filmmaker behind the French New Wave classics Breathless, Band of Outsiders, Contempt, and Pure Le Fou, comes this futuristic noir masterpiece. America's secret agent Lemmy Caution is sent to a distant space city of Alphaville where he must find a missing person and kill the inventor of fascist computer Alpha 60. Anna Karina and Akim Tamiroff star in this cockeyed fusion of science fiction with pulp characters and surrealist poetry. Goddard's irreverent journey to the mysterious Alphaville remains one of the least conventional films of all time. Beautifully shot in glorious black and white by Raoul Cotard. I love sci-fi. I love noir. I love experimental art films. And of course, I love foreign cinema. Nobody makes movies quite like the French. They've put out some amazing movies over the years, and Jean-Luc Goddard, of course, directed Pure Le Fou, which is one of my personal favorite French films, so I definitely want to add another Goddard film to my collection, and Alphaville was on sale on Amazon, so I thought I'd give this one a shot. And I have to say, I definitely have something of a mixed opinion walking away from this one. Where Alphaville succeeds is creating an interesting noir sci-fi environment that's not like anything else. I mean, you get the close-ups, the deep shadows that are associated with elements of film noir, but then you get some pretty exotic-looking futuristic cities. Supposedly, this is like a space city far from Earth, although it's kind of hard to tell based on the way the movie's made. There really isn't a lot of narrative structure, and I do think that hurts the film a bit. I mean, I'm certainly mesmerized by what I see on screen when I watch Alphaville, but I have to say, the plot, if there really even is much of a plot, is a bit confusing. It definitely falls more under art film territory than conventional film territory. And I do think that this is an interesting but ultimately unsuccessful experiment. Jean-Luc Goddard was certainly one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, and I admire the guy for branching out and trying something different with Alphaville. I just can't say I'm probably going to find myself coming back to this one all that often. The movie certainly has a lot of merit and redeeming qualities, but it's tough to tell exactly who the target audience of this film is, and I don't even know if it's one that I'm going to find myself going back to or not. The good thing about this release, however, is it looks absolutely phenomenal. I love movies shot in old-fashioned black and white, and the addition of HDR really pushes the bright whites and the shadow detail and the black levels where they need to be. It's that nice little extra push, and this is a phenomenal-looking disc from Kino Lorber. They did a fantastic job here. Of course, this master from Studio Kino looks absolutely great, and I don't think fans of the movie will be disappointed with what they see here. There are a handful of bonus features that are included on the Blu-ray disc. Just a brief disclaimer too, there's only a French audio track on the 4K. If you want to watch the English dub, it's only on the Blu-ray disc. So there are a handful of bonus features here, including a commentary track and a few other little featurettes, including interviews and introductions. So there is some stuff to watch if you are a fan. Again, Alphaville definitely falls under the whole try before you buy umbrella. I wouldn't call this one a masterpiece, although it certainly does a lot of things well. If you're a fan of cinema, this might be one you want to look at once, but it's not something I'd rush into buying either. I can't say for sure if I'm going to watch this one again, but again, I do admire it from a production standpoint. How about you? Are you a fan of Alphaville? Where would you rank this in the catalog of Jean-Luc Goddard? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos, and make sure to listen to like if you found it helpful. I'm Jean-Luc Carlson. I'll see you next time.